Seemlytuber, back at it again with another video. And you know what we got in this one. Okay, so Sony has State of Play coming up on Thursday at 3 p.m. my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. So convert that for your time zones if you're going to watch. So we're going to get an extended gameplay of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This is very exciting in itself because everyone in the PlayStation community and pretty much the gaming community have been a little bit impatient and haven't been able to hold off a little bit and wait for news from Sony. So Sony has been on a string with news this week. They've announced that we are having they're working on multiplayer games. Secretly, they've been working on multiplayer games. They've secretly been making deals for exclusives for PS5 customers and PlayStation customers. So they are behind the scenes putting their money where their mouths are, and they are setting up things for the gaming community as a whole going into the next generation. We just have to be faithful a little bit, and we have to wait a little bit and just wait for the fruits to bear in the PlayStation community. I know the consoles are on a shortage. I know things are tough right now. And I know people want a little way out. We just have to wait a little bit, and we have to be patient. People have doubted Sony for the past couple of weeks, and I told you guys that we should wait and we should hear, and we should not be jumping to the judge, because now people are praising Jim Ryan and saying that he knows what he's doing after they talked down on him, talked crap about him last week. It goes to show, don't believe everything you're told, because now it's coming out that Sony is doing great things and a lot of people are going to be happy. And this goes to show that you should not always jump to conclusions. You should wait a little bit, and you should get the entire story before you actually go to judge something. This goes for everything. This goes for everybody in all walks of life. Don't always jump to conclusions. There's been a couple of things that have been going on in the gaming community. I also will be making videos about more topics about these things later on, but I just wanted to knock this one out. But for sure, we are having a State of Play this Thursday, and coincidentally, it's having indie games in it as well. But that's a whole nother thing. People said that Sony was going to stop making indie games, but and they were going to stop supporting indie games, but apparently they're doing State of Play with indie games included in it. That's funny in itself. But besides that, we also we have Returnal coming up. Returnal has been being praised for the past couple of days, so be on the lookout for that. You have Returnal coming out Thursday. It's releasing, and everybody's going to get their hands on it. That's pre-ordered it, and people are praising it. They're saying it's a hard game, but they are praising Returnal, and it's good. Sony's allowing their companies, they're allowing their developers to make these games. They're allowing them to venture out and make new IPs. And these IPs are being praised for the hard work and praised for the time that it's taking to make these games. They're putting hard work, effort, and they are taking their time on making these games. And we all should not doubt that Sony is going to support new ventures in the gaming industry. I don't believe for a minute that they're not going to venture out and make new IPs. That just doesn't make sense. Just because they have cash makers that can easily have sequels made does not mean that they will not venture out and make new cash-making games. You have to be innovative at some point to keep progressing and to stay on top. And that's what Sony is doing. We have Returnal. We had Destruction All-Stars. It might not have been the greatest game, but it was a free game for all PS5 gamers. These are great things that they are putting out here and they are giving to the gamers. And we can't doubt that, and we can't put that down, even though some people want to put that down. We have had consistent new games, consistent new IPs coming, and some that are releasing now. And we are getting great things from Sony. Don't let the Debbie Downers get you down. Don't let them tell you that PlayStation isn't doing good things. They're doing good things. Xbox is doing great things on their end as well. We all should just enjoy gaming as it is right now. Things are going on right now. We're still going through all this that's going on out here. We still need a little bit of enjoyment and things to get away. We should not be arguing on Twitter, and we should not be fanboying out and denying factual things. You can't deny that Xbox isn't showing. They haven't shown anything. They haven't released anything really that has been a great thing yet for the Series X or for their brand, really, since the Series X has came out. There's nothing really to show yet. Their games are on the way. Sony, they're releasing what was promised. Some got delayed this year, but they are releasing the majority of what was promised to us within the first year. That's a great thing. We can't deny that they are filling the emptiness that is in the gaming industry of 2020. There have not been that many games that are released that are good like what Sony is offering right now. It's just fact. Sony is filling the empty void right now in the gaming industry of 2020. You can't deny that, and we have to wait and see what Xbox is going to bring, but competition is always good. Competition will always make everything better. There's nothing to fanboy about with that statement. Like, we need Xbox so that Sony will keep putting out great games. We need Sony to keep putting out great games to push Xbox to start making great games again. If we don't have both of them, then we won't have a progressing gaming industry for this generation. So thank both sides for doing what they've done so far. Because if they didn't, then it would really be looking bleak in 2020. Really looking bleak. They would have profited off of gamers buying a new system and not release anything at all. But thank both sides for attempting and putting forth some effort so far. But that's all I got for this video. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Seemlytuber out. Peace.